I was fascinated by your process. You're laying in a pool, perhaps where you're most relaxed.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're daydreaming.
Yeah.
And you say the opening scene to the movie.
Yeah,
And that's why you've said my opening scenes are always my best, because that's what gets me going. If I see a great opening scene in my mind,
Yeah.
then I know I'm onto something.
Django is a good example because I was doing press for Inglourious Bastards in Japan. And I was hipped to that there was this magnificent store in Tokyo that sold soundtracks. And they had a lot of great spaghetti Western soundtracks. So I went down to this store and it was all all CDs. And man, they had spaghetti Western soundtracks that you just couldn't get in America. I couldn't believe it. And so, I mean, and they had record albums. I mean, I just bought so much. I just looked like a rich asshole. All right.
But what a weird little store, huh?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like what?
I was jam-packed too,
Yeah.
And so a stack of records this big and 2 bags of CDs. And so I get back to my hotel room and I've had like a day off. I did it on my day off. And I'm just luxuriating in all this like Morricone, Louise Bacalov spaghetti Western music. And it's just so great or whatever. And I've been having the idea for Django for a while. And then all of a sudden, it's like after listening to this stuff like for hours, I kind of sat down and I didn't even have my notebook with me, which I normally have like a writing notebook with me. So I just took the stationery from the hotel room.
Does that drive you crazy that you don't have your writing book with you? Why wouldn't you bring your writing book with you?
I don't know. I always have it with me.
What is the writing book? Is it a special kind of paper?
No. It's just a Mead notebook. You know, a ring binder notebook, So I have the pen that's on the little desk in the room, and then I have the stationery from the hotel. And then I sat down, and then out came that opening scene in Django, where the slaves are being led on the chain gang, and then Dr. Schultz with his wagon with the tooth going back and forth comes riding up, and then they had the whole encounter, and then I wrote the scene, and it's pretty much what's in the movie. And when I finished, I go, okay, I guess this is what I'm doing now.
Could you make Django Unchained today? I don't even think you could.
Yeah, I could.
You think you could?
If I wrote Django Unchained, it's not like all the studios are going to say no.
I don't know. The political correctness now
yeah,
is
but they're not going to say no. No, we had bad think pieces, but bad think pieces are actually good. That means your movie's about something. That means that they're having a conversation about your movie. That means that you're part of the zeitgeist. Now, you have to have the balls and the shoulders, all right, to handle those bad think pieces. And there's usually good reviews that go along with it. And now when it's over, no one remembers those fucking pieces, but they remember the conversation.